Now, I know that a lot of divorces, unfortunately, are high conflict type situations. How do you level that field? How do you bring that conflict down to a point where the two
Yeah.
parties can settle fairly amicably, hopefully?
So it's a balance, right? First of all, everyone has to be somewhat ready for it. Ultimately it's a business transaction, but when you try to negotiate with someone who doesn't want what you're selling, you could offer them anything. If you don't need a car, I could say, I'll give you this car for $10,000. I'll give it to you for free. If you don't want the car, aka the divorce, you don't care what the price is. You're not buying.
Right.
So you have to get to a point where, and I trust the other lawyer a lot to say, okay, my client now is psychologically ready to accept that the marriage is going to end.
Hmm.
Now we have to discuss how does it end, because
Right.
the other side always has to accept, or my side has to accept, you cannot stop the end of a marriage. If one person wants it, they're going to get the marriage to end.
Right.
The judge will have to give them a divorce if they say the marriage is over. That's called no fault divorce.
Hmm.
Don't need to prove anything except that my client won't stay in the marriage.
Right.
Um, but then how do we do it? You bring in neutrals, you bring in therapists, you bring in psychologists, you bring in guardians for the children that are good at this stuff. Bring in people that can talk and let them feel heard. Good mediators might be good at passing offers back and forth, but no one wants to really accept the final result until they feel like they've been heard. So we get mediators that are good at saying, listen, I want to help you move forward, but tell me what's blocking you moving forward. What is it that you need the world to know? I
Hmm.
need the world to know that I was a virgin when we got married, and I promised him, and he promised me that he was too. And when I found out that he wasn't a virgin when we got married, eh, this is 20 years later, I hear stuff like this. I said, "Oh, so you want to tell somebody that?"
Right.
Yes, I'm telling. So tell it. Get it out of your system. Go
Right.
to therapy. Tell the mediator, because going to court and telling it isn't going to get you anywhere. It just gets it
Right.
off your chest. So find other ways for the catharsis. And
Hmm.
that's just one example. But the nice thing, Ron, is that every case is different. There's not a unique answer to that question. It's what's going to do it for this family that's going to allow them to break free and move past being angry ex-spouses and into being good cooperative parents, non-married, non-relationship together, but still parents.